job. All right, so our next step is number 7, okay? And that's teach and review concepts for spelling, okay? So we are going to teach sound tapping for spelling. So yes, you can use tapping to help you spell as well, okay? So, for example, we are going to have the word bat. Okay, so bat. We're going to tap it out. B-A-T, bat. So I want you to try to picture those 3 cards, even though you can no longer see at the table. You can't see them. I'm putting them back. Okay, but I want you to picture it. I want you to tap out and say the letters instead of the sound. Let's do it together. B-A-T, bat. Good. So you can use your fingers to help dictate which sounds and which letters it is to spell a word, just like we did with bat. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do mat. Okay, mat. M-at, mat. So now we're going to say the letters while I'm putting the tiles away. So M-A-T, mat. So let's now tap it. M-A-T, mat. Good job. Now we are going to start with a digraph. Digraphs, do you remember? You're going to tap it, but it's 2 letters that make one sound, so we have to remember that. So for example, chip, okay? Let's tap it with the sounds first. Ch-I-P, chip. Good. Okay, now we're going to say the letters now while I take it away. C-H-I-P spells chip. Now let's tap it and spell it. C-H-I-P spells chip. Okay, let's do another one. Shut. Okay, let's tap it while we say the letters, or say the sound. Sh-t, shut. Okay, now we're going to take it away and spell it. S-H-U-T, shut. Okay, now we are going to tap it by spelling it. S-H-U-T spells shut. Okay, last one. Okay, this word is duck. Okay, so let's tap it with the sounds. D-U-C, duck. Okay, let's now say it. D-U-C-K spells duck. Now let's tap it. D-U-C-K spells duck. Good. Our last thing is we're going to do 2 high frequency words. Okay, and remember, those are harder because they don't really use the tapping or our rules or different strategies to help us spell things. So our first one is the. So T-H-E spells the. T-H-E, the. Okay, the last one, okay, is was. Was. W-A-S spells was. So let's do it back. W-A-S, was. Good job. All right, so our next step is step 8, okay? And that is written words dictation. So what we're going to do is we're going to do sounds first and go from there. I am going to say a sound and I want you to write the letter, okay? And we don't know, we haven't done word elements or sounds yet, so we will not worry about those right now, okay? So the first sound is ch, ch. Good, yes, that is CH. Good job. Okay, next one is a digraph, and it's going to be k, like duck. Good job. That is CK. Next one is qu, like queen or quilt. Good job. That is QU. Okay, the next one is like Ed. Good job. And the last one is J, like jam. Good job. Okay, so now with real words, what I want you to do is you're going to repeat it orally first. So I'm going to say the word, then I want you to say the word, okay? And I want you to say each letter while you're spelling it out, okay? So the first one is sack, sack, okay? So you're going to say, yep, S-A-C-K spells sack. Good job. Okay, the next one is thick. You say thick. Good job. And now you're going to say, spell it. T-H-I-C-K. Good job. The next one is whip. Whip. Good job saying it. Now spell it. W-H-I-P. Good job. Okay, the next one is six. Like I am 6 years old. Good job. S-I-X. Good job. And last one is yes. Yes. Good job. Y-E-S. Good job. Okay, so now we're into phrases, and this is going to have your high frequency words, okay? So I'm going to say the phrase, then I want you to repeat it, okay? And then we'll spell it out together. The first one is was not sick. So now you repeat it. Good. Was not sick. Good job. Next one is his red pen. You say it. Good job. Yep, his red pen. And last one is Beth and I. Repeat it. Good. Beth. And we have to remember it's a capital because it's a name. And I. Good job. Okay. So now we're going to do 3 sentences. Okay. First thing though, what do we always have to remember with a sentence? Beginning sentence, the letter is a good, a capital. And what about the end? What does it always need? Yes, punctuation. So either a period, a question mark, or exclamation point, okay? So the first is, the fish is hot. So you're going to repeat it. Yes, the fish is hot. Now let's write it. So remember the capital. So the fish is hot. Good job. Oh, yep, you have to remember the period. Good job. Okay. Did that duck get wet? You repeat it. Good job. And what punctuation is going to be at the end? Yes, because it's asking a question, so it's going to have a question mark. So did that duck get wet? Okay, now, where is there a digraph in this? Good, it is right here, so I want you to underline it. What about in the first sentence? Good, SH. Nice work. Okay, last one. Ed got the fish with his net. You repeat it. Good. So Ed got the fish with his net. And where is there a digraph? Good, and fish. And can you circle the high frequency word? Good, it is his. Nice job. All right, so this is our last step, okay? So we're on step 9, and this is where we're gonna read a passage, okay? So first things first is on this side, these are our high frequency words, okay, that we have been learning about, okay? And these are words that might be a little tricky, but we'll talk about, okay? So this, what is this word? You're right, it is the, what about this? A, and, was, his. Good job. So these words, do you know any of these? That's okay. I will tell you. So it's 2 of 4. Okay. So first things first is I want you to read this passage silently. Try your best. Circle any words that you're not sure of. Okay? So I want you to read it silently first. Then we will read it out loud together. Okay? And we will talk about what the story is about. So you first read it silently. Good job. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to read it together. Okay, so we're going to start with the title, Meg and Ben's Shop. Okay, so I'm going to read it, and I want you to follow along using the tip of your pencil or your finger, okay? Then afterwards, we're going to talk about what it's about. So, Meg met Ben at the bus. Ben had to get a red pen, but Meg did not wish to shop. Did Meg lack the cash to shop? Then Ben did beg Meg to get on the bus and shop with him. Ben did not quit. Thus, Meg got on the bus with Ben, and to the shop it was. At the shop, Ben was quick. Ben got his pen and a pack of gum for his pal, Meg. Then, Ben and Meg had to jog in the sun and get back to the bus. Okay, so, who was Ben's friend? You're right, it was Meg. Did Meg want to go shopping? No, she did not. What did Ben end up getting from the shop? You're right, a pen. And who was that pack of gum for? Yes, his friend Meg. And what did they do to get back to the bus? They did run. Good job. Did you see any digraphs in this story? You're right, shop. It has an SH. Good job. You did so good.